If you're not using a learning management system that has an integration feature for Nearpod, your students can still participate in a Nearpod lesson. So to do this without a learning management system integration, what you're going to do is log into Nearpod and you're going to go to where all of your lessons are. And when you hover on one of your lessons, you see you'll have two options, live participation and student paced. So live participation means that all the students have their devices in front of you and they're going to be doing this lesson with you, and you will be in control as to how the Nearpod slides advance from one to the next. Once you advance to another slide, it's automatically reflected on the student's device so that nobody can jump ahead or go back without your control on the Nearpod lesson. So let's say you want to do a whole class lesson and you're going to select a live participation. When you click on live participation, I have a number of live participations already launched, but what you'll see is a code that is generated. And this code is what students are going to type in order to access your Nearpod lesson. Now, if you have very young students, there's an even simpler way to do this, which I'll show you in just a minute. So my Nearpod lesson has loaded, and this is the code students would type in to gain access. So let's pretend that I am a student. The easiest way for students to access Nearpod is to log in through ClassLink. And the reason is because there is an icon for Nearpod in ClassLink. So the student would click on Nearpod through ClassLink, and once they've clicked on that and the page loads, they're going to be asked a code, which is the code that was up on our screen. So if I jump back over and I go and get that code, and if your students are capable of typing that incorrectly, all they'll need to do is put in that code and then click join, and they will be in the lesson. If this is too difficult for some of your younger students, what you can do to make it even simpler, I'm just going to jump back over from the teacher view, is instead of having the students copy this code, you can provide a direct link. So underneath here, you'll see copy link. This generates a link for your Nearpod, and then what you could do is you could paste that link into something that your students use regularly, whether it be OneNote, whether it be Seesaw, and then the students would just have to click on it to enter it. So let's say, for example, they were using Nearpod regularly, and you told the students, okay, you're going to go into your notebook, into this section, and you're going to click on this Nearpod link. So this is the Nearpod link that they would click on, and then once they've clicked on that link, let me jump back over to my student view. Once they clicked on that link, I'm just going to paste it into my address bar, but pretend they clicked on it. It's going to bring them directly to the lesson. And I should note, they should have Nearpod launched already when they do this, just so that their username and password is automatically recognized by going through ClassLink. But now the lesson's going to load automatically, and the students will be ready to go to participate in your lesson. So their name will automatically be picked up most likely because they're going to be logging in through ClassLink, and then just click Join Lesson, and then the lesson is ready to go.